But so back to Thorndale Park. Thursday, our friends from Fort Collins, the Cymbals, are coming down to play. It's 5:30 to 7:30. Huh?
They're awesome.
Oh, we
Yes.
love them. Yeah, no,
Yes.
they've, this is a big blues week in Colorado because starting tomorrow also is the Blues from the Top festivities in Winter Park, Colorado. And the Cymbals have always been part of that experience every once in a while. So it's great to have talent from all over the state that want to come here and do stuff for and with us. And then Friday, we just got the approval, and boy, coming down to the wire, Sunshine Studios is doing a blues show with world-famous blues guitar player extraordinaire Carvin Jones, I'm sorry. And we just had a conversation that he said, yeah, go ahead and do it, man. But we're going to be live streaming that at Sunshine Studios Friday, but we want everyone in town to be going to that show, and that's on the condition that we get to do the live streaming, is that people come and show up, and we get to broadcast once again to the world, okay? So then Saturday night is, once again, if you want the full Lethal Lisa McCall band experience.
Lethal Lisa.
Yeah, I know. All I want for Christmas is working teeth, you know. But you guys are going to be at the Townhouse Saturday, right?
That's right.
Yeah. And then Sunday, of course, is our 24-hour Sunday blues format.
Yes.
From midnight to midnight. Yeah. And midnight to noon is my own personal collection of 100 Years of Blues. It's amazing. And the thing is, we don't have DJs, so nobody talks. It's just music. You'll hear a little bit of station IDs and stuff. And then from noon to midnight, it is exclusively Colorado blues, because we have enough Colorado blues artists here in the state to fill up a 12-hour time slot.
You know, I would say that I'm excited about tonight.
I'm always excited. These guys, like I say, they're your neighbors. I mean,
I love these guys for so many reasons.
We talked on the phone for an hour last night, man.
Yeah, these guys are wonderful people. I get to watch them walking around the block. They're doing the healthy thing while I'm sitting there like a slug in my front yard watching them walk by. I'm like, hey, Lisa. Bye, Lisa.
Get the tonnage down.
But we've known each other for quite a few years, and tonight we have the Lethal Lisa McCall Band, Lisa and Rick, and I just love you guys.
Straight from Memphis with all the credibility that they have garnered. I mean, Rick prepared like 4 pages of cliff notes. And
we can't remember it all, so we got to write it
no,
down.
it's wonderful because we really like that, so that we can be on top of our game when we're doing the show.
Always, yeah, it's like the show, 2 hours slips by like that.
It really does.
So now that everybody knows you're the Lethal Lisa McCall Band, and we've done a fair bit of introduction, right?
We have.
Who wants to hear Lethal Lisa McCall do their opening set?
I do.
Yeah,
for
let's
sure.
hear some noise from all you people online.
Yes,
how about that?
Let's rock.
You can write comments on the Facebook post, too, while you're listening and watching. So we want to know where you're from, what you're doing, what you think. Take it away, guys.
All righty, then we're going to do a little song from our CD entitled Memphis Fever. This one's called Down the Line.
One by one, out of my mind.
but they're not sweet. You know they smell like defeat, and I'm going down the line. Oh, they love me, then they hate me, but they can't destroy me, because I gotta get what's mine. I'm going down the line. I'm going down the line. Yeah. Down the line.
All right, thank you very much. That was off of our first CD entitled Memphis Fever. I think we're going to do another one of those off the first CD. I think this one is called Gold. No? Okay, the wrong song. Of
This
course.
one's In the Swamp.
In the Swamp. Okay, all right, cool. Even better.
You know, down in Memphis, it's not exactly New Orleans, but we got a lot of swampy areas, and we used to live on a lake there, and in the summertime, the frogs would be singing like we love to just sit out on our patio and drink beer and listen to those frogs. So my one friend I said, I'm going to write a song about this.
SWAT
So
mosquitoes.
I'd be sitting there drinking a few more beers, and then our drummer then used to make fun of me. He used to say, if you don't quit singing that song In the Swamp, I said, I'm going to record that here pretty soon. And so here's what happened. In the swamp, you can't see at night. In the swamp, it gets dark at night. In the swamp, you can't see where you're going. In the swamp, in the swamp. When you can't find your way home, you know you shouldn't have gone. In the swamp.
Thank you very much. In the Swamp. That was written in our backyard as we watched frogs float across the top of the grass. I couldn't figure out, I forgot to cut my grass for like 3 weeks, so the grass is really high in the backyard. So I look out there, I'm drinking my coffee, and I look out the window, and I see this frog floating across the grass, on the top of the grass. And I said, oh, Lisa, come here, we got a flying frog in the backyard. Nah, it was a snake. A snake had a frog in its mouth, and it was hungry, and it was just went down the lake, and adios, frog.
I said, let's get a stick and mess with it.
Yeah.
Are we going to let Rick sing one song here? He wrote this song about somebody. I have no idea who it was. So it's a little love song, y'all, so don't get too choked up. But I always say, if you listen to the words of this song, you might recognize your own relationship.
Thank you. That was a tender love song off of our second CD.
I love that song. I've heard that song a few times, and I love that song. I can relate to it.
Nothing better than blues and tacos and brews and Mountain Kids music
Oh, thank you.
and KCOSdigitalmedia.com.
Yep.
And Lethal Lisa and Rick McCall with Dawn on drums.
Yes. Yes.
I don't think we have enough light on Dawn, do we? Oh, you're so modest. You're so cool.
Lisa, I love the way you manhandle your guitar. I really do. There was a time when I know that you had surgery. Remember that? How could you forget? And you were just, it was like, oh my God, but you made yourself do it. You're tough. You are tough, tough, tough. And you sound better than ever. Both of you, all three of you are really great. Really, really great. I love hearing you sing. Rick, I do. It's great.
Well, you know, and then we mentioned this coincidence last week, and of course we're missing Laura tonight. She's
We
got
love
the
you, Laura.
grandkids, and yeah, you know,
We do.
sometimes you just gotta, you know, and that's really why we do a lot of this live streaming stuff. And we just started doing a watch party, and it's like, wow, that's getting a lot of responses. A lot of people are saying, hey, this is great. Thank you, everybody. Keep watching, because it's 2 hours, and really, I'm not
so
going to
good.
talk that much. You know,
I might.
yeah, but I mean, they got 15 songs, so we want them to get through the set, and we know that whenever you go to see them, wherever they play, they're very approachable, and they'll talk until it's time to play again, and then they go, "We got to go. We're professionals."
Well, they are professionals. You know,
Yes.
I'd like to just go through a couple of things that I'm seeing here. Okay, featured performances to note. Okay, you guys got some cool stuff on here. You do.
Yeah.
Opened for Bobby Rush, the Delta Blues Festival, Yazoo City. Opened for the Artemis Tile Band. That's amazing, right there. Leonard Skinner's drummer, Fall Music Festival in 2005. You performed at Morgan Freeman's Ground Zero Blues Club.
What a cool place that is. I love that place.
That's
We
interesting.
did some interviews there when we were down for the IBC in 2014, and yeah, that's a place that, I mean, we were there at lunchtime, so we didn't get the whole experience, but
Yeah, they performed on Beale Street,
oh man,
which is like everybody's dream.
yeah.
That's like, wow, that's the dream right there. And I just want to show you some respect and go through some of these things that you've written down. But I also want to tell you too that in my heart of hearts, this is a sweet show. Because honestly, Mark, when I first started banging it out on my bass, these guys were nice to me, and I sucked really bad. And they were nice to me, so nice to me. I got to go up and play with you a couple of times, and fake it till you make it, you told me one time, and I was up there, okay, and that's exactly what I did. Yep, because Rick was sick one night.
Oh, yeah, I was very sick.
Yep, and you guys used to hang out with me and Chuck,
Oh, yeah.
and we just love you guys. Oh,
Absolutely, you know, and that's it. I've met people through them, and you know, conversely, it's like this community is so diverse, but everybody does really know each other.
Yeah.
You know, what I was going to lead off with last week is we talked about how you and Laura all went to, you know, you still
To Dale.
go to Dale Miller for guitar lessons.
Mandolin,
Shout out Dale.
Miss Lisa.
But you know, the scene is it's not just this group here, this group here.
No.
We all, I mean, we love everybody. We go to see everybody.
We commingle, we canoodle.
Yeah. And we don't get out. I mean, I personally haven't been getting out much lately, but it's definitely worthwhile because for some people that say there's not much to do around here, I don't know
No,
what
that's
they're
not true.
doing because
That's
there's
not true.
music almost every night in this town.
Good live music.
Yeah.
Really good live music. And you guys are great supporters. You know, anytime I see you guys playing, if I can get down there, I do. I used to be able to do it a lot more than I can now, but getting back out there, and things are starting to happen. And
You'll be out there again soon. I know,
Yeah.
I know you're coming Saturday night, right?
yeah, and you guys are a foundation. I can count on the fact that if I want to look you up to see if you're playing, 9 chances out of 10 you are.
And you play cool places. I mean, we love the Townhouse in Manitou. You do the Lounge in the Village. That is just a super cool, like low-key.
It's an
you know,
interesting place.
It's behind the scenes, off the beaten track. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, we love the village people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with the village people,
The
it
village
reminds
people.
me of the movie Cocoon.
I'm the Indian.
And you know, it's like I gotta say, I met John Long through you guys, and that was whoa, John Long. You know, and Carrie's been calling me, and it's like, gosh, we only do so much, and you know, I don't know what, you know, John is a national treasure.
He's extremely
Yes, he
talented.
is.
Oh
yes.
man, and
There's no one like Johnny Long.
And really, if anybody was, you know, that was the guy that needs to get paid what he's worth. You know, his history just says it all. I mean, his dad was a legend. He's, you know, a legend in circles. He continues to go cross country and perform and play everywhere. If you're watching John and Carrie, love you guys.
We love you guys.
Yeah.
So I want to hear some more
Oh
music.
man, don't stop. Don't let me stop.
Yeah, let's do it, guys.
All right, we're going to do another little tender love song for you right now. This one's called You Just Don't See. Well, I'm so tired of trying to please you, baby. And I'm so tired of getting down on my knees. Yeah, I'm so tired of trying to please you, baby. And I'm so tired of getting down on my knees. I said I'm trying to please you, but you just don't see. No, you just don't see. No, you just don't see. You just don't see. And I'm so tired of hearing your yak, yak, yakking in my ear. Yeah, you put me down all over town, and that's what I hear. Yeah, you put me down all over town, and that's what I hear.
So how many festivals have you guys done?
Where's the sheet at?
Well,
Quite a few.
How many
Quite a few.
festivals would you like to do? I know that we talked
Yes.
about since
500?
500.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I had to miss, like, Greeley was the first weekend of the month, and this is Blues from the Top weekend. I know we've talked about, man, how do we get more Colorado Springs presence up there? I'm working on it, you know. It
Well, we appreciate it, Mark, really honest.
It seems to be more of a migration south, you
It
know,
is.
like I say, the
Yeah.
Symbols want to come down here, Mojo Mama's come down here, but,
Yep.
you know, you guys are still playing. I mean, Lisa told me last night, you guys are even going, well, no, I don't think we can do this one, right? You're turning down a couple of dates.
Yeah.
yeah, because we're double booked. Yeah,
Yeah,
we'd be
man.
double booked.
So, you know, it's really, you guys are keeping real busy and entertaining a lot of people, and that's why we wanted to have you back. It's been, our schedules just haven't matched up, but man,
Thank you so much.
no,
Yeah, we are grateful, Mark, for this.
we're grateful
KCOS.
because we
You
almost
know we
had
love
some,
you. Don't make us cry.
I know, we almost had some scheduling going, oh man, what now? But yeah, everything worked out. It always does. You know, it's a nail biter sometimes, but it always works out. And, you know, we'd love to have you back every year, but, you know, we only get, in fact, this year, I mean, we're going to have to take the last 2 weeks in December off because those are Christmas and New Year's on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, oh, man, nobody's going to come to the show? I wouldn't even, so.
Have a Christmas party.
Yeah, that coming
Well,
up.
you
Have
know,
a, have
and
a,
Jace, my
have a
jammy.
colossal jam with a bunch of different bands.
well, that would be, but this place, I mean, it's such a nice place. These guys always have corporate parties. I mean, this is a facility that caters to everybody for culture and music, and you know, go to Gold Room Live and look at the schedule. We're just here Wednesday nights. We'd like to always be doing a lot more, but we do a lot more. I mean, it's other places, right?
We do. Actually, we do. And it's fun. We get to have a lot of fun in what we do. I was thinking, I'm sorry, my brain was so thinking about, okay, so I have a weird question for you. Can't expect any less. So, would you guys do, okay, first of all, Chuck and I were totally bummed when you guys moved back to Memphis. Right? Was it Memphis?
Little Rock, Arkansas.
Arkansas. That's what it was. I'm sorry. Yeah. And because we really enjoyed going out and seeing you guys play and having fun with you guys and stuff. What'd you guys do when you were there? Did you get to
We
play?
went to see a lot of great bands.
Did you?
Yes, in Little Rock.
Yeah.
Some of our friends' bands that lived in Memphis and they moved to Fayetteville, and just a lot of really good bands there. We hung out at this place with what was his name, Chuck, A&R. It was about 4 miles from our house, and we used to go every weekend and see just great music until I could play again, and then we did a gig there.
Right. Right, because you had about a year's worth of recovery, right, Lise?
Yeah, I was still playing mandolin a lot, but 8 months of physical therapy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so I
you
had
really
4
toughed it out.
tears, so in my shoulder. So yeah,
You had 4 tears?
4.
That's hardcore.
Yeah.
I have 1, and it hurts me so much. To have 4 would just be, but you play hard, you know?
A lot of musicians have that happen, lifting amps and stuff like that. That's why we need a road crew.
Yeah.
Anybody out there who wants to, volunteer? We can't pay you.
I
I
did.
know, they're all lining up. They're going, me.
Right.
Buy a hamburger.
Yeah, I did my tear because I like to
work
jump
for
up and
tacos.
down.
Yeah.
Like I think I can at however old I might be.
29.
There it is.
Now, you got 2 CDs. We've been playing them ever since you given them to us a
Thank
couple
you
of
so
years
much.
ago. Oh, we wouldn't be doing our job if we didn't. But as I explained, I mean, we got to fill up content. So yeah, every single song is in rotation sometime. But My Friends aptly was titled because you had a lot of friends help you on that CD, right?
Quite a few, yeah. There's some good people on that CD. You got Blind Mississippi Morris.
Yeah.
It's a top 10 harmonica player in the world. Voted 2001 and 2002, I think. And then Brad Webb, who has just awarded a brass note on Beale Street.
That's so exciting.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
that is killer. Yeah, so he engineered and helped co-produce both CDs. We've got Russell Wheeler, who is on tour right now with the Garcia Project, which is an outstanding Grateful Dead cover band.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they are all over the country. So
Yeah.
Russell played a little bit with Junior Wells. And then Robert Nighthawk Toombs played with the Wampus Cats. And he also has a note, and his band has a brass note on Beale Street. So most of the
Wow.
folks on our CD have got those brass notes. Now, Reba Russell of the Reba Russell Band, she also has a brass note and just had it put down on Beale Street, and brand new cement that looks really nice.
Yeah,
So-
that's one thing I noticed when I went there. It's like, okay, it's like one of those, and because I'm sure it's the weather. And,
It is, yeah.
You know, but yeah, the sidewalks are all like, it's
Yeah.
not like Hollywood Boulevard
No,
where
no,
everything's
no.
nice and glamorous and, you know.
No. But yeah, there's some good people on there. Mr. Tony Adams. Tony Adams is the drum tech he was a drum tech for Matchbox 20. Actually played on a couple of Matchbox 20 songs on their Grammy award-winning album. And also he played with, I'm sorry, Lisa, I'm drawing a blank here.
Black Crows,
Black Crows,
Eric Sardinas.
Eric Sardinas.
Yeah.
Wow.
And now he's on tour with Luke Bryant.
Yeah.
Wow.
Brian.
He's drum teching for Luke Bryant's drummer. Huge crowds, just huge. I can't believe it. He just
So-
shows the pictures.
When you guys go see, when you do, go see them at the Townhouse, and this is one question I always ask bands, but, we're past that because we know. It's like, okay, how many people come up to you and actually ask you, engaging questions and come to a realization that, wow, you're just not one of those, local bands that said, hey, let's do a show. You've got credibility from
Yeah.
a wide
time.
area.
We're very fortunate to have those
we are,
people
Yes.
Well, you've
worked
you've,
hard.
as our friends
You've had
and
a
to help
long-
us.
you've had a long road. That's the whole point. You
Yeah.
have done your
Everything.
share of.
And we're fortunate to find Don who could take somebody's place,
That's wonderful.
and do the drums like Tony Adams is like, you got to give her a lot of credit.
Well,
Yeah,
she's tight. I mean,
definitely.
she's just.
We love her.
Some drummers I call.
My girl.
Yeah. Some drummers I say, you're like a watch with an arrhythmia, but no, you're just like, you're steady. You're just, you couldn't be more perfect, I don't think.
It's
He
exciting.
has a great meter.
Yeah.
And drummers can be hard to come by every now and then. I'm not saying nothing bad about drummers or anything, but sometimes, they come and they go. They come and they go,
They come again and they go again.
and they go
They're in
again.
and out.
Yeah.
Like bass players, right?
Never.
Old bass
stable.
players.
Yeah,
they
we're the
ne-
stable people in the band. Yeah.
That's
Yeah. They don't ever die. They just sit down.
well, that might be true.
Ooh.
That might be true. Me too.
Not that I've seen you, but no, I've seen, and even at big places like Stargazers, man, I think Ronnie Baker Brooks brought his band, and the bass player sat the whole show, and it's like I went to see Papa Chubby at Oriental Theater, and of course he sat the whole show because Papa Chubby is
Chubby?
Papa Chubby. But he had both knees replaced too, so he's
Well, you know what? I can't do anything without Don and Rick has helped me immensely in my endeavors, doing music, recording, and we're going to be working on another CD. Actually, we've been working on it for quite a few years.
well,
So-
it's about time.
You guys are so great together. You guys really have. It's such a good thing.
Yeah, we've been performing together for 29 years.
Right. And how long have you guys,
Well, we've been playing music for.
how long have you guys been together though?
29 years.
29 years?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got to do this. I mean, we always, and we put people on the spot. You know that.
Yeah.
But next year's number 30,
That's correct.
we're going to have to throw you a CD release party
Hey, how about that?
or
Yay.
a party nonetheless.
A
Big
party
party.
nonetheless.
We can do the party.
So yeah, I mean, I am so lucky and fortunate. You know, we're booked the rest of the year. This is June, and it
So
happened.
can we go for 2020?
Yeah, no, it
Yes.
happened like that. But so that's next year. 2020 is your 30 year, right? Math.
That's
20,
cool.
yeah. But so yeah, let's get you guys in a comfortable slot, and not when it's blizzard outside or whatever holidays are around that.
Well, it's in May 12th.
Oh well, let's have to check that one
Yeah,
out.
let's check it
That's
out.
reasonable. That's
I would
almost
like it.
the beginning of summer, and
Yeah. So, Lisa, I as much as I love your band and everything else, you're having good hair today. You really are. Your hair's it's behaving. It is. You walked over there, I was like, oh, it just looks so good. It just does. So no more of me, and how about we listen to you?
Absolutely. This watch party thing, this is the first time that I've done that, even though we're doing the Facebook stream. I mean, people are just going, yay, there's I don't know. Facebook's really weird because when you do just the stream on the Facebook, it shows how many people you reached for maybe a second, and then they count the views, how many, I don't know what the increments of views counts as a view, but this watch party thing's pretty interesting because, it's showing everybody by name, and that's one thing that we don't get on the feeds. But hey, everybody, glad you turned into the watch party.
Thank you very much for
It's kind of cool.
clicking the buttons.
Yeah. On with the tunes, man.
seen better days. Oh, yes, I have. I've seen better days. Oh, yes, I have seen better days. And baby, 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 I've seen worse. Sing it, y'all. I've seen better days. I've seen better days. Oh, yes, I have. I've seen better days. Oh, yes, I have seen better days. And baby, 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 I've seen. Baby, 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 I've seen worse.
I just want to make a note. I've been keeping track of, and this, like I say, this watch party stuff on Facebook. Hey, that's pretty cool stuff because I was scrolling through the names, and we talked about doing that. We're doing the stream for the National Women in the Blues benefit, also benefiting the Autism organization here in town, which Brother Brian Hall. We're glad to see you here tonight, and glad you're feeling better. But yeah, Bridget Kelly Fick is the Bridget Kelly Band, and her husband is the guitar player, and they're going through a whole tour right now doing benefit for the National Women in the Blues and autism organizations around the country. But what the show is going to end up being, I kind of explained it to you last night. It's basically the Bridget Kelly Band, and she's bringing in a whole bunch of guest singers. So what I found out, I miss Wendy St. Cyr. Sorry, Wendy, but I will see you then. Wendy's going to be a singer, and someone on the watch party, Kara Lipman, is watching. So obviously curious. How you doing, Kara? It's going to be good to meet you in a month. But yeah, this is really a time in music when people are realizing you got to do, a little more than just say, well, I paid my dues, I played my shows, not that benefits are sometimes they're huge money makers, sometimes they're, mainly just awareness stuff.
Right.
We hope that this one at Sunshine Studios is going to be off the charts, and we want people to come to that show. Indoors holds like 700. So, but I'm sure they're going to have some tables and chairs. It's standing room only for 700. But Sunshine is one of the premier places that, we value being here at the Gold Room. We love doing things at Stargazers, and we love doing Sunshine Studios. That's, like our favorite 3 venues in town.
Yes.
Thanks for all that you guys do, Tony, Christina, Cindy, John,
Everybody.
Perry, everybody, Ashley, Nicole. But yeah, we are looking through your creds here, and thank you so much for putting airplay for KCOSdigitalmedia.com, because we're right under BBC.
Serious.
Man, it's like, Larry Hulst, right? International photographer extraordinaire, lives here. Well, but he was on he had a photo in one of the Hendrix re-release, not re-release, but one of those post-production ones after his death. And he was thrilled to death that he got a photo credit under Linda Eastman, who I guess had the cover photo. But, it's like, wow, that's good company, But it's good to hear that you guys are, getting international airplay, and that's the joy of us being.
We'd like to go over there and play.
That'd be cool.
And yeah, that I would gladly accompany you guys and
Oh, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
You got that on tape, everybody?
Well, it is, and it's going to be on archive, so you can pull that up anytime and bribe me with it. But Yeah, no, that's one of the joys of my old career is I used to go to London all the time, like twice a year for 12 years. And they love blues because, of course, British blues is what it is, but it's all an imitation of American blues, you know? You know that history, right? But it's great to hear reactions from diverse audiences,
It is.
Oh, yeah.
It is. I see that you're going to do the first in Maine. Now, are you doing that for Ace?
No.
No. And is Carrie involved in this?
Who?
Carrie Dell?
Don't
Do you
know
know
her.
Carrie Dell? No. Okay, well then she must not be. So altogether different then.
Well,
It
yeah.
changes, doesn't it?
We've been chasing First and Main forever, but
Right.
it's
Right.
it's
That's
one
why
of
I was
those
asking.
it's one of those grassy
It's a
places where
kind
they
of elusive.
cram 300 people in that little area, right? And the problem with us is we love doing live streaming events, but we got to have internet.
Right.
Yeah, right.
The ability
And,
to do it.
Parks.
There's
Parks.
no Wi-Fi out in the,
No.
out in the park, yeah.
Nah. So, but we do videography anyway too. So that's why I'm going to go over to Thorndale Park to see Jasco and Mersal tomorrow night because they're cool anyway. I mean, they're blues and funk, but if you really talk to Jasco, he loves Django Reinhardt. And he gave me a CD of his that he doesn't give out too often. I don't think it's released. I haven't put it out yet on the air because I'm going to talk to him about it tomorrow. But whoa, and that's it. People play music even where their heart's in a different place, right?
Right.
You know?
This is true. It's very, very true. We were talking about that on the way here.
Yeah.
I've always liked to play rock and try to anyway, and now I'm doing country, and I'm loving it. Country is a lot of fun.
Well, some say there's only two forms of music.
Which is the blues and country?
No. It's that. See, okay.
Oh, country and western. I'm slow.
Yeah.
Look, you know what? I never said that I was like all together.
Well, I come from Central California where the land of hee-haw was make-believe from Bakersfield. It was
Bakersfield,
supposed to
yeah.
be in the holler somewhere. And Buck Owens, it's like, there's only two kinds of music.
Country and western.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm there.
Okay.
So our Learjet has said we need to talk about subscribe.
Well, and that's it. We are a nonprofit, but we obviously, we accept donations. Gratuities of any size are most welcome. And we always, being a nonprofit, reinvest into, the capabilities that we've come to
Appreciate.
enjoy as a standard for quite some time.
Right.
But we're looking to move to the next level. We have Mountain Kids Music as a corollary charity that brings music and instruments to the children of Colorado.
Yes.
And what do you got to say for yourself
Well,
about
I'm
that?
feeling really proud of that one. That's something that began quite a while ago and in a studio with Laura Lear, and we had a student one time, and she was using a belt for her guitar and plugging into a stereo speaker and doing all that kind of thing, and we pitched in and we got her a guitar, and we got her the stuff that she needed.
That's cool.
And and to see the look on her face was like, it was worth it. And so it just kind of evolved from there. And now we're able to do great things. We have Brian Hall here and his beautiful wife, Marty, and they have donated to help Mountain Kids with their startup, and things are really coming around for Mountain Kids. So again, thank you, Brian. Thank you to all the people that have helped Mountain Kids. We're working on it, trying to get indigent children free lessons and free guitars. So that's the main goal of it. I don't know.
I love that strat.
Yeah. How many guitars do you have?
I lost count.
No, really? You always make it sound like.
I didn't. I look at the checkbook.
Oh, okay. Because she
Yeah, I
always
didn't lose count.
she makes it sound like she's such a minimalist. You know,
No,
she's talking about I got to get rid of stuff. I got
just
too
a
much
few.
stuff.
How many basses do you have? Do you know?
I have 5.
You have 5?
Yeah, I too many. You only play one at a time, you know.
Right.
So, but yeah. So you'd like to look at them, you know.
Well, I see a cool pink
Yeah.
guitar over there.
Well, yeah, some look better in different lighting conditions,
That's
and
absolutely sound better.
Yeah,
sound
yeah.
different. A lot of them sound different.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Okay, do you with your 5 different basses? Do you have like different brands of strings that make them particularly favorites for certain songs?
you know, I use the same strings on all my basses.
Yeah.
What do you use?
But I use blue steel strings,
Okay.
mediums, because they're easier on my fingers, because
Okay.
I have little hands. But
Yeah.
it's the pickups in the neck and the body and the wood and it just makes a totally different sound when you know, depending upon what you're playing.
Sure.
Yep.
Sure. So, you know, I like the fact that we try to expose original music. And I love the fact that you guys are really into having your own original music. And tonight we're getting to hear it. And
That's what it's about.
Yeah, we like to boast that we're
Thank you.
watched in over 200 countries, and we are. And it's very exciting that you guys' original music is
Yeah.
being heard.
So, and that's the whole key behind the
Thank you very
subscribe
much.
prompt that we originally started with that thought. But yeah, I mean, we've got over 1,200 videos, and they range from, you know, like when I went to the chicken coop and I caught you guys, you know, for that 10 minutes, and then, you know, all the blues from the top, Grilly Blues Jam, I mean, there's tons of stuff, but it's not, you know, we're not doing this to make a killing for any reason other than we want to export Colorado music.
Yes.
Because everybody kind of thinks what we're doing is unique and novel. I'm really surprised that nobody else has done it first.
Right?
You know, but while we're novel and, you know, it's like, hit it, please subscribe. Hit the like on the Facebook page. We have this big group page, and you know about that, the Colorado Musicians and Artists Cooperative, and there's 6,600 members on there that, you know, bands, put out your shows, put out your links to your websites, your music sites, anything. And it's, you know, artists really means art too. So we do cater to artists that paint, that sculpt, and I even, you know me, I talk about tacos all the time, but I even call food as art, because one of my great friends owns a sushi restaurant up in the north area, and his sushi creations are just absolutely too beautiful to eat, but it's like, man, can't wait. So, you know, we try to serve the whole cultural aspect of the region.
Well, and I was going to ask you guys, what forms of media can you be found on? Where are you guys at?
We're on www.reverbnation.com / the Lethal Lisa McCall Band. They host our website, and they also promote a lot of music and a lot of bands out there. There's tons of bands on that website. And you get ranked and rated, and you can shop your music and do a bunch of stuff out there and find gigs and all that stuff. So
You guys are number one on the Reverb
we are,
charts.
yes, yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so
They're
that's
so
pretty
modest.
cool. So anyway, and then you go to the Facebook, of course, Rick McCall or Lisa McCall, or you can just Google us on the web and the Lethal Lisa McCall Band, and everything just pops up. You might want to use a filter, but
You could even find that archived performance
Yes,
from
you
that
can.
from the closet
Yeah.
that we did 2 or 3 years ago.
yeah, so there's a lot of stuff out there. It's kind of, you know, it's kind of amazing how much over the years that it gets collected.
Sure.
on the web. So there's quite a bit of stuff of our early performances all the way up to last week and today.
That's wonderful.
Yep.
Just wonderful. You ready for some more music?
It was the top of the hour, so yeah,
Let's
I
do
think
it.
we thanked everybody for coming. We thanked our sponsors, and
Can I say one quick shout out?
why do you have to ask?
Okay, I would like to give a shout out to Hannah at Headspace Salon. She is also an artist.
Oh, is that
She
what
does my hair.
happened to your hair?
She does my hair, and
You look
she's-
marvelous.
We love
Thank you, darling.
Hannah, we love you. We
And
really do.
we do love you, Hannah, and we
Yeah.
love your Michael Malice.
Michael
And
Malice.
yes, and
Brother Michael.
I would be amiss if I didn't say that.
Oh, absolutely. And we talk about you guys all the time, too. Because you can see Suspension 9 on the YouTube channel, too.
Doing some pretty funky things. Okay,
But on to the blues.
on to the blues.
All right, we're going to do a little song about something everybody wants, y'all. My friend in Memphis, Andy, he used to love this song, so finally recorded it for him. It's called Gold. I'm going down this road.
All right, thank you. That was a song off of our first CD entitled Memphis Fever. Gold. We recorded those tunes in Memphis, Tennessee at Brad Webb Studios. He is an amazing guy. He records a lot of folks in Memphis, Tennessee. If you look him up, you'll see that he's done tons of people. He plays out all the time. He's a member and a board member of the Memphis Blues Society, and they do a jam every week. He's got, people. It used to be Bobby Blue Bland would just walk down the street and just come in and walk in and play. It was crazy. But he has quite a few people that come out to that jam, and we've got fortunate enough to be able to do that. We were there last month and played at the Rock House, and we also, Jack Rao Jr., I'm giving him a shout out. He had us sit in at the Lafayette's. So we had a great time when we were there. We went and saw our dentist, of course. We have a favorite dentist. But we're going to do some mandolin stuff right now.
We've been looking forward to this for...
All right, I'll try not to cry while I play this song.
Oh.
Well, he's walking through the clouds, circus smile that's running wild. Butterfly zebras, moonbeams, and fairy tales. That's all he ever thinks about. And when I'm sad, he comes to me. 1,000 smiles he gives to me. It's alright, he says it's alright. Take anything you want from me. Anything. And when I'm sad, he comes to me. 1,000 smiles he gives to me free. It's alright, he says it's alright. Take anything you want from me. Anything at all. spine that's running wild. Butterflies, zebras, movies, and fairy tales. That's all he ever thinks about. And when I'm sad, he comes to me. 1,000 smiles he gives to me free. It's alright, it's alright. He says it's alright. Take anything you want from me. Anything.
Oh, that was so good, you guys.
All right, thank you.
That was so very
Jimi
good.
Hendrix.
I was
You know,
mesmerized.
I always have these fantasy matchups, but they're with the local people, right? You know how many times I say, well, you should do something with, well, and you know Michael Reese, right? Michael does an incredible Little Wing, too. I think with the mandolin and Michael's voices, you guys would do
Oh,
an
man.
absolutely.
You tear it down. You already did just now.
I would
Yeah,
be
we've-
crying my eyes out. I know.
We've played a little Southern rock with
Almost do every
Michael
time.
Reese before, too. He can tear up some Leonard Skinner and some Allman Brothers.
That was beautiful, though.
Yeah, but no, in fact, that's, Kathy, whenever we talk about you guys, it's like, she says, oh, I've never heard such beautiful mandolin playing,
Yeah.
She's from Michigan, but so you got to excuse it, but but yeah, no.
She's so nice. We love Kathy.
I know, and
Yes.
she's back there right now, and we send our love, and she's taking care of mom and grandkids, but that's okay.
Yeah.
And she'll catch it on the archive because it's 2 hours. She's probably in bed.
Well, I see that you're going to play us some more mandolin.
I'm going to do one of Mark's favorite songs, A Little B.B. King.
You got him all happy. That's good.
Well, I want to see if it's that favorite song because I have a couple favorite songs.
thrill is gone. The thrill is gone away from me. The thrill is gone. The thrill is gone away from me. You know you done me wrong, and you'll be sorry someday. The thrill is gone. The thrill is gone away for good. The thrill is gone. The thrill is gone away for good. You know I still live on, just like a good old Mando Picker should. You know I'm free. You know I'm free, free from your spell. You know I'm free. You know I'm free, free from your spell. You know I still live on, and I still be wishing you well. The thrill is gone. The thrill is gone away from me. The thrill is gone. The thrill is gone away from me. You know you done me wrong, and you'll be sorry someday. The thrill is gone. The thrill is gone away for good. The thrill is gone. The thrill is gone away for good. You know I still live on, just like a good old guitar picker should. You know I'm free. You know I'm free, free from your spell. You know I'm free. You know I'm free, free from your spell. You know I still live on, and I still be wishing you well.
All right, thank you, little BB King. All right.
That is one of my favorites. But, you know, Lisa, we talked about that one song that I just happen to keep hearing in rotation when I listen. You know who I'm talking about, right? Well, she's just switching out now, but
Devil's Eyes. I think
the
it's
chorus
Devil's
is,
Eyes.
it's a game.
It's a game. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's off of our first CD, Memphis Fever.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I love that song.
Real rock song there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it had a little keyboard in it too, right?
It does. Oh, keyboard. It's got some B3 padding in it and keyboards. And I think Robert Nighthawk Toombs played on that and Russell Wheeler.
Wow.
I think both of them did.
Wow.
Yeah. Tony on drums. I think I played bass on that one. But yeah, I had to look up on the CD. So it's, it's an
Well,
age thing, You can't
yeah.
remember stuff.
And you do have CDs for sale tonight, right?
We do. Yes, we do. We have 2 CDs for sale. Memphis Fever and My Friends. And just for tonight, they are $10 for one, or it's a special deal, 2 for $20. So yeah.
That's a good deal, man.
It's a great
some
deal.
serious
You can't.
good math.
I mean, Walmart, Kmart, you can't get them any cheper. $9.99. So
I got a college education. That's a great deal.
I know. I'll give you the 2 pennies. So
I like that pink guitar.
we call it Pinky. This is Lisa's Pinky. It's got a special case and a special place in everybody's heart.
I have to make another observation, and it just that almost made me fall off my chair. You ever heard of a band called Hookfoot? Okay, you need to Google that band or YouTube that band. So I just happened, because I was the music was great. It was from the early 70s, and the leader of the band was a guy named Caleb Quay, and I just happened to send him a friend request, and yet we're friends, and he's watching the watch party. I don't know if you still are now, but
Caleb?
Caleb Quay.
Caleb Quay.
Quayle.
Yeah.
But the early association was he was in if not Hookfoot, it was a band that he was in with a young Elton John in England.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
And it just the power.
Mm-hmm.
I call Facebook Wastebook a lot, but sometimes it's just freaking amazing.
Oh yeah, social
right?
media is great. Yep. You can touch so many people.
Coincidences.
So many lives. Yep.
Yeah. So if that was a 30-second watch or a reach or whatever, yeah, it's like, how cool is that? All right, what's that pink one gonna sing?
All right, we're going to do a little Dylan-esque song I wrote about 20 years ago. It's the title of my CD, second CD. my heart. So let me ask you a question. Do you think you are my friend? Are you someone who sticks by me? Do you think it then? Well, let me ask you a question. Do you think you are my friend? Are you gonna stick by me or turn your back on me again? You know you treat me just like your whipping post. You know you're only hurting the ones you love the most. And are you true to anyone? Have you really done your part? You know you treat me so bad now. Well, you're breaking my heart. You're breaking my heart. Oh, let me ask you a question. Do you think you are my friend? Are you someone who sticks by me? Do you think it then? Well, let me ask you a question. Do you think you are my friend? Are you gonna stick by me or turn your back on me again? Turn your back on me again. Do you think you are my friend?
Lisa, there's two things that I really like about the way that you write music. I like that your songs are relatable, and you listen to the words and you go, damn straight, and that's right. And I like your song structure, the way you write your song structures. I really do. I like the way it all comes around and it's equal.
Thank you so much, Lisa. That means a lot to me.
It's good, honey. It's really, really good. I've been paying attention to it, and I do like that type of structure. To me, it makes sense. It's very solid, and it's very intelligent. So I just wanted to tell you that.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Well, again, I just want to say that, I can't do anything without Don DeZellum and Rick McCall and our live band.
That's right.
And thank you to all the people who helped us on our CDs, because they're very generous, very genuine people, and they love music and they love helping other musicians. And, I look forward to hopefully working with them in the future. But you just can't beat Memphis musicians.
Right.
And Reva Russell just said that on Facebook, and she is so right. But they get her done.
So are you a glass slide purist?
Yeah, I really do. But sometimes it gets all sweaty and comes off.
So that's the difference. But it's also, I forgot to do a shameless plug for one of our newest sponsors, but he's been a friend of mine for a few years, and he's Doc Sigmeyer, and he does Rocky Mountain Slide Company in Salida, Colorado.
We've actually met him when we playing at the Blue Mood in Littleton a couple years ago. Hey, Therese. We met him, and he was a great guy. He had those slides,
is.
all those slides all over.
Oh yeah.
They're really neat slides too.
Yeah, he makes the ceramic slides and picks, and actually some kind of bone picks as well. But and he's also starting to do a little bit of like knurling on the slides. So there's some ribs. If you look at his website, rmsc.com, shameless plug, but yeah, great guy. He gave me a whole lot of samples to take to Blues from the Top in 2014, and I gave slides out to Tommy Castro and Larry McRae and Samantha Fish, and it was fun. But support Colorado.
Yes.
All right, this one's another love song here, y'all, so don't get too choked up on this one.
Both of our CDs are full of these love songs.
was a woman, and she made her own way. And then she met up with a man and could not make him stay. It was love, ooh, it drove her out of her mind. I said love, ooh, will drive you out of your mind. I said love, 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 ooh, will drive you out of your mind. There once was a man, and his life was so hard. And when he met up with a woman, and he wanted to go far, it was love, ooh, it drove them out of their mind. I said love, ooh, will drive you out of your mind. I said love, 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 ooh, will drive you out of your mind.
All right, thank you. Love, Out of Your Mind. Tender love songs, all of them.
I love the slide. I really do. I mean, that just not really a lot of people
No.
in this town really do slide well.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
and think, you know, a lot of them don't even try. But I mean, really.
It's hard to be on time with the slide.
Well, yeah, and
It is.
I play behind her all the time, so
And she just-
catches it.
Is there a
You know
song?
what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do. Is there a song
yours-
about that, Rick?
you're a slider.
Yeah, she had a really good teacher. She had a good teacher.
That's what
Brad Webb. She in Webb Studios. He is an excellent slide player. A lot of good folks learn from him, and she was fortunate enough to actually take lessons from Brad. And
She can hold it down.
Well, that's what Lisa and I were talking about while we were watching Lisa. It's like, you know, the difficulty factor and the precision
Of what
the
she's actually
execution.
really doing there
Yeah,
is
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that she makes it look easy, and no.
So everybody needs to be at the townhouse Saturday night, right?
Saturday night we start at 8:00.
Because
Come on down there.
that's a nice, intimate little place
It
that
is.
fills up quick.
It
and-
does. Yeah.
But yeah, we love that place too, really.
Yeah, a great bunch of folks work there, and owners
yeah.
are fabulous. So give a shout out to them.
Yeah, in fact, we need to go back down there because, they were kind of curious about us, and
Yeah, they were.
I know.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's been a while.
It's been, since last year, the coffin races.
Yep.
We were going to
Yep.
have them stream the coffin races while we were doing it live on the street.
And isn't that the place where we went on the spooky roof?
No, you went across the street to where,
No, not that one. Where we went up that little
Oh.
I can't breathe stairway.
see, I had my boot on. I couldn't
I was
do that.
freaking out.
Yeah.
It was a little teeny tiny stairway, and I was going, I can't breathe, because we were going all the way up these stairs to the roof, and it got more narrow and more narrow, and all these people were walking up at the same time, and I was
Like Bishop's Castle.
everybody
Well,
get away
you
from
know,
me because
yeah.
I can't breathe. Yeah.
And she thought she was going to be
Freaking-
Emma
yeah.
Crawford and slide down the stairs.
No, I was being Rapunzel. I was going to get up there and let my flowing hair go down there.
You guys want to hear a little Lawman Brothers?
Well,
Yes.
you know what? Yeah, we've got like 10 minutes.
Oh, cool.
So,
All right.
stretch it out. Do it
Whatever
do
you
it
guys
up right
want.
for the end because
Yeah.
we love talking to you. I hope we got to the key points you wanted to talk about. But you know what?
Just-
Thank
some
you so
fun.
much, Mark. Thank you. And Lisa,
This is
Nathan, George,
Laura.
Sound guy?
Chad,
Chad?
Laura. Oh, is it
Ashley,
Gil?
Nicole,
Is the other guy?
Megan.
I want to commend the sound guy.
Isn't he
We
great?
don't give him enough credit. The sound people in some of these
Jane.
clubs, and they work their butts off. So
He's amazing,
he's
isn't he?
outstanding.
He's worth that toe I'm about to lose.
Jane and Pam. Thank y'all so much. We're going to let
say
Rick
so
McCall sing this one.
All right.
Our favorite tunage. One, two, three.
Wake up, mama, turn your lamp down low. Wake up, mama, turn your lamp down low. Well, you got the nerve, baby. Turn Uncle John from your door. Woke up this morning, had them Statesboro blues. Woke up this morning, had them Statesboro blues. I looked over in the corner, baby, and Mark had them too. Ah! Here we go. My mama died and left me. My pappy died and left me. Ain't good looking, baby. Showed up kind of sweet. Going up country. Baby, don't you wanna go? Well, if you don't go, babe, Sister Lucille said she'd go. And I'll take her. Well, she treats me like a king, yeah, treat like a doggone queen. Wake up, mama, turn your lamp down low. Wake up, mama, turn your lamp down low. Well, you got the nerve, baby, turn up a jump from your door.
The Lawman Brothers is a three-piece. Yeah. Yeah, they got 2 drummers and 4 guitar players.
Really? I didn't know that. You guys killed it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
The breaks in that song were really good.
Thank you.
Really super good.
Oh, man, yeah. The slide run was once again impeccable.
All righty then. So we're going to keep playing all night now?
You have, did you get through your set list or? No? How much time we got? How many songs you got left?
4.
Nickel. All right.
Do a little Willie Dixon tune for you.
Gypsy woman told my mother before I was born, got a boy child coming, gonna be a son of a gun, gonna make pretty women jump and shout, and the world will know what this all about. But you know I'm here. Everybody knows I'm here. Well, I'm your hoochie coochie man. seventh hour, on the seventh day, on the seventh month, 7 doctors say he was born for good luck, and that you'll see, yeah. I got $700. Don't you mess with me, but you know I'm him. Everybody knows I'm him. Well, I'm your Gucci Gucci man. Everybody knows I'm him.
Oh, that's some killer guitar playing you got
Little
going on
Willie
there.
Dixon, Lisa McCall
Oh
on
my
guitar
God.
right there.
And Rick McCall.
Thank you.
And
Don DeZellum.
there you go. And how about, can we just, I would like to say one more. Can we do one more, please?
Sure.
Please? And then we'll be good. Oh, I'm just going to stretch it as long as I can because it's you guys.
And we got to thank once again all of our online and watch party, Facebook watchers, everybody.
Thank you very
on
much, everybody, for
YouTube.
tuning in.
Yeah, we
been a
always
great-
like to wait and see, like it grows and grows until the weekend. It's like, and the grand total is.
Yeah. This has been a great, great night, you guys.
3.
Happy.
The grand total is 3.
No.
Dang it. All right, we're going to do a little Memphis song for you, a little John Prine. poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living, just a hard way to go. When I was a young girl, oh, I had me a cowboy. Wasn't much to look at, just a free rambling man. And that was a long time, no matter how I tried. Those old dreams, they just go by like a broken down vein. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living, just a hard way to go. Believing in this living, just a hard way to go. There's flies in the kitchen, I can hear all the buzzing. I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. How the hell can a person go to work in the morning, come home in the evening, and have nothing to say? Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living, just a hard way to go. Believing in this living, just a hard road to hoe. To believe in this living, just a hard way to go. Thank y'all very much. Thank you so much for having us, Mark. And Gold Room, thank you guys. Thank all of y'all. We had a lot of fun.
It was outstanding.
And like I said, for the whole four-set experience, go see him Saturday night at the Townhouse. And you'll miss all of our jibber-jabber.
But they're outstanding. They're a great show. Bound to have fun no matter what you do.
Oh, absolutely.
No matter what you do.
And, you know, what a great, you know, you did a little bit of everything.
Some of the very best.
The mandolin, the slide, the whole works was just another treat, you know.
All right. Thank you guys so much. And thank you, Dawn and Rick. These guys, I'm telling you. I can't do nothing without them.
Big smiles on my face. That was a good night. Didn't you think it was a great night, Mark?
It's, you know, it lifted my spirits.
Me too.
I was a little upset because some knucklehead broke a car window in my driveway. So I go out to get in one car. It's like, whoa, I got a broken window.
Oh,
So
no.
I'm coming over here going, and now I'm like,
All right.
I'll take care of it in the morning.
Yeah. So
We know we
refreshing.
had fun, so we'll be back May 2020, right?
Let me go look at the calendar and see. I'm going to stop
See
this
how I
watch
slipped that in
party.
there?
Yeah,
Snuck it right in.
30-year
fabulous.
anniversary. 30-year anniversary.
that's going to be killer.
It's
Tell you the
so
truth,
amazing.
that's a memorable moment.
If I don't get hit with a frying pan before time.
You
Well,
probably will,
okay,
though.
you know,
We will a few times.
you could get hit by John Torley's lawnmower on your walk.
That's true.
Oh, no.
Hey, we got some good grass
It's
in
good
our
to
front
see
yard.
John. It's good to see Jennifer. Thank you for coming, and everybody else. We thank you so much. And online people, you guys rock.
And thank you, Dean and Pam. Thank you
Yes.
guys very much.
Don't be a stranger. We have a new calendar on the Facebook page. We're booked all the way through the end of the year. Next week will be the Stray Sons, and the week after that is a jazz night with Steve Langamo. That's going to be incredible.
Yeah.
We've got a whole lineup. It's mind-boggling. I can't believe I pulled it all off.
Right? And you did.
I know, but really, you guys, we're going to do pictures at the end, and thank you all once
Yes,
again.
please.
And as soon as we're clear, I can do whatever it is I do. that I
We had a
can't
good
do on
night?
camera. Good night.
Yes.
Good night, Laura.
Good night, Laura.
Good night.